Yo, what's going on? Yo, listen, I know some of you all are going to say, you've done this video before, or a video that's somewhat similar to this. But let me explain something to you. For real, let me get this out of the way. Yo, I could do this video 1,000,000 times over. 1,000,000 times over. And I'm telling you, it'll be just as relevant each time that I do it. For real. Like, we have to continue to tell people that no matter what anybody says about you, don't matter. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, their feelings, thoughts, emotions, and all the rest of that stuff. But at the end of the day, that doesn't have anything to do with you. For real. I spent a long part of my life, you know what I'm saying? Oh, how you want to put it? I spent most of my life, let me put it out like that. Most of my life thinking about what other people had to say about me. And at times, I've allowed people's words to dictate my life. And this is the reason why I failed. Straight up. It's best that you listen to you. It's best that you listen to that inner self. That person that's inside you. That individual that's telling you something positive. Now, taking heed, I will agree that there are two inner voices. There's a positive and a negative. The negative is going to tell you wrong, but the positive is always going to steer you right. That's who you need to listen to. Straight up. And the minute that I started listening to myself, the minute I started navigating my own ship, taking control of my own life, I've been at peace. Straight up. Straight up. This is my word. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times we allow religion to dictate our lives. We allow politics to dictate our lives. We allow our job, how more or less amount of money that we make, to dictate our lives. We allow our children to dictate our lives. We allow our parents to dictate our lives. We allow our friends to dictate our lives. And it gets to the point where, like, you got to ask yourself, who are you living for? Because everybody has an individual purpose. Everyone. Now the question is, are you serving your purpose here on life? Are you serving your purpose here on this planet, on Earth? I know most of my life I haven't. Straight up. Most of the time I was worried about everybody else and what everybody else was thinking about me and how people felt about me. You know what I'm saying? When I was a religious man, I worried about what God would say, or what Jesus would do in this particular situation. You know what I'm saying? I allowed the Bible to dictate my life. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, if you're a religious person, if you're a Christian, I'm not saying that you should walk away from your religion. That's not what I'm saying. But what I will say is that you need to handle every situation in your life in the most logical and sensible way. Straight up. Because most times when you go to church, you know, the pastor would tell you to believe. Believe, 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 believe. And pray, 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 pray. I'm giving you an example. Pray, pray, pray. Believe, 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 believe. That, let's say, for example, you wanted to get a car. But the logical you, the person that has sense would say, you know what? Okay, I'm going to pray to God. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to rely on God. But I do know that if I don't get up off my ass and put in the work, I'm not going to get that car that I want. Straight up. And this is the reason why our society is so chaotic right about now. Because everybody is bent on their emotions and feelings. Straight up. To a certain extent, I'm not going to even lie. I allowed YouTube to dictate, you know what I'm saying, some of my videos. Straight up. You know, YouTube, this is their platform. This is their platform. You know what I'm saying? And they have certain rules and guidelines and, you know, policies that we have to follow as YouTubers or content creators. So, I can't talk about, certain communities, if you get what I'm saying. Alphabet communities. But all that's going to change because I'm here to let you know that I'm about to, do a Patreon where I can be able to say whatever I want to say. And I'm about to, launch my website up too. Because I refuse to allow anyone to dictate my life. Anyone. They say in America that you have the freedom of speech. But I don't see where do you have it? If you can't talk about certain communities and certain people, I don't understand that. If you can't tell the truth about what's going on in America, how do you have the freedom of speech? And who gave us that freedom of speech? And did they have the authority to give it to us? And that's the point that I'm making. This is the reason why I'm considered as an outcast. I don't have any friends because I think unorthodox. Matter of fact, I think the right way. And the right way is to be in control of self at all times. Straight up. And part of being in control of self is to be deaf, dumb, and blind when someone has something to say about you. Unless it's positive. Unless it's productive. You know what I'm saying? Some of you all make comments in the comment section of my videos, and straight up, I don't delete them. I don't. If you're telling the truth, if you're correcting me about something, I'm gonna leave it up. Straight up. That's real talk. But if you're here to, if you're here to call me names and attack the messenger instead of the message, you will be blocked. That plain and simple. That plain and simple. But at the end of the day, if you're right about something and I was 100% wrong, I'm leaving that comment up there. Matter of fact, I'm going to read it and I'm going to agree with you. And then the next video over, I'm going to say, yo, listen, I was wrong about this and that and so forth, and such brought it to my attention, and I apologize. That plain and simple. But that's not how I get down. I don't listen to what people have to say. And if I have to learn the hard way, I just got to learn the hard way. It's just that plain and simple. Straight up. We all have a choice in life. There are options in life. Everything is optional. You don't have to do what you're doing, or think the way that you think, or feel the way that you feel, or listen to people, or do what people tell you to do. You have your own mind. And for some odd reason, we're chastised. People that think like me and others, we're chastised for having our own mind. You see, let me tell you something. I wasn't brought up like this. I'm not going to lie. My mother didn't teach me to have my own mind. You know what I'm saying? Let her say it. She would say, I did the best I could to raise him. You know what I'm saying? And I truly believe that she did to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, let's be real. A single mom trying to raise a boy into a man. She doesn't even have the right sexual organs. You know, she can't even teach me how to pee straight. So she did the best she could. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn. In other words, I had to learn how to be a man on my own. And I was in those streets. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the learning I had to do on my own on how to be a man I was taught wrong. You understand? I listened to a whole lot of men, because this is crazy. Most times, wisdom comes with old age. But there are exceptions to the rules. So in other words, I listened to a whole lot of old fools. And as I got older, I started to realize this is the wrong way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? I listened to my peers, people that were telling me, yo, you should be this, and this is how you be a man, and da. And I learned, I had to learn the hard way, you know what I'm saying? But now that I've learned what I had to learn, I can honestly say, you know what? If I'm gonna make any mistakes in the near future, it's gonna be on my own dime. I'm not gonna listen to that person. I'm not gonna listen to that person. Straight up. Because most times when you listen to the people and you're trying to be productive, you're trying to go up that ladder, you know what they'll do? They'll throw their insecurities on you. You know what I'm saying? You know how many times I've said, yo, I want to do this and I want to do that, and then I hear from my peers or an old fool, yo, you can't do that. You're not capable of doing that. Or you can't do this in America, which stunts your growth if you listen to that type of fuckery. That's real. That's real talk. You know what I'm saying? And don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself, man. Straight up. The sky is not the limit. Matter of fact, there's no limit in the universe at all. There's no up or down, left or right. You know what I'm saying? So you can grow as much as you think or believe you can. Never allow anyone, an external person, to dictate or tell you what to do in life. Because I'm telling you, at the end of the day, and this is not no disrespect, but the majority of people, especially in America, are ding dong. They ain't got it up here. That's real talk. Most people I converse with, and you know, especially when it comes, like, for example, when it comes to dieting, you know what I'm saying, or you know, what I eat. You know, the average person come up to me and, oh, well, so what do you eat? Do you eat meat? Nah, I don't eat meat. You know, I'm a vegetarian. And then I know the question gonna come. Well, where do you get your pro? No, don't say it. Team from you can't even spell protein, let alone know what it is. But you know what? I entertain it. Okay, well, do you know what protein is? Yeah, exactly. You know, they tell you to vote. You know, most African Americans will tell you to vote, you know, for the Democrats. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't need Trump and we don't need the Republicans in office and this and that and so forth and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, okay, I get it. But what are the policies? This is what I want to know. I want to know, what am I getting into if I vote in a Democrat as the next president of the United States in 2024? I want to know. And most African Americans that vote Democrats do not know. And this is the reason why I'm trying to explain to you or tell you that it's not wise for you to listen to other people, because the majority of people are slow. For real. Majority of Americans are the R word. You know, we used to call the people that, I don't even want to do it, but you know where I'm coming from. The R word. The tard, you know, with the R-E in front of, most people are like that. They trying to tell you what to do. Yo, I had a friend, right? We was like this. We were tight, right? I started doing videos, right? You know what I'm saying? I IMC, you know what I'm saying? So years ago, I was doing like music videos. I would record, you know what I'm saying? You know, go to the studio, whatever, record. And then after that, I ain't have anyone to do music videos for me. You know what I'm saying? So I would record, I would do my own videos. So this one particular video, you know, I showed my friend, and he was like, yo, man, you shouldn't have did this way, and da-da-da-da. And then I was like, yo, hold up. I said, I straight up, I said, yo, I don't mean no harm, but yo, can you do a better job than me? He was like, yeah. I was like, all right, I tell you what, the next time I do a music video, I'm going to allow you to do it. And then he's like, well, you know I can't such and such. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me ask you just one big question. This is the biggest question right here. Have you ever done a music video before? No. Okay then, so how in the world do you know? How do you know you can do a better job than me? And this is what bugs me out about people. People will talk about shit that they don't even know what the fuck they talking about. This is the reason why it's wise for you to listen to yourself. Straight up. That's real talk. It took me a long time to realize that. But now that I realize it, my life is way more better. Way more better. You know how many times in my life I've second-guessed myself? Well, you know, maybe I shouldn't do that because my mom said this, my father said that, and da-da-da-da-da. But you got to look at your mom and your father's life. And if your mother and your father's life, I'm just being real, if your mother and your father's life is fucked up, then how are they able to make some sound decisions? Shouldn't they listen to their own, their own opinions and apply what they telling you to their own life? But this is the bullshit that I'm talking about. This is the reason why it's wise for you to listen to yourself. And I'm telling you, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong when you listen to yourself. That plain and simple. Straight up, I do what I want and need to do for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm a vegetarian, and whatever I do, I'm a vegetarian. I work out. I don't have a conventional job. I hustle, and I don't mean hustle like the illegal way. I hustle the legal way. I make my money. I do what I have to do in order to pay my bills. I don't hurt anyone. No one. And I could give two fucks about what anybody else does. I don't care what my next door neighbor does. I don't care what my mother does. I don't care what my sister does. I don't care what my friends and family do in order to make money. As long as they leave me the fuck alone when it comes to me doing me. That plain and simple. You understand? So from now on, this is my advice to you. Listen to yourself, and I'm telling you, you'll go somewhere in life, for real. Other than that, my name is Langston2092. I want you to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely share this video. Peace.